Hello and welcome to another 5-minute video for the Level 3 Technical Certificate. Today we're talking about one of my favourite subjects, colloids. So what is a colloid? A colloid or a colloidal particle is a particle that's too big to dissolve, so it can't make a solution, but it's also too small to settle, so it would never ever settle. All colloids exhibit the Tyndall effect, and I'll explain what the Tyndall effect is. And all colloidal materials are subject to what we call Brownian motion, and this is why they won't settle. So again, we'll go through what Brownian motion is. So here's Brownian motion. We've got a beaker here. If you imagine there's some water in it, it may look still, but the water molecules are continually moving around. Now if you imagine just one colloidal particle, then this colloidal particle is so small that when a water molecule hits it, it will bump it, just like hitting balls on a snooker table. You hit one, but it'll hit another, it'll hit another. So this could be the path of one colloidal particle. It could have been coming down to this point here. It gets hit by a water molecule, it'll get kicked up to there. Another water molecule hits it, it moves over there. Another water molecule hits it, it may come down. So this is why colloidal particles never settle. They're just too small. The water molecules are hitting them and kicking them around all the time. So things to remember: water molecules are always in motion. They're big enough to kick around colloidal particles, and for that reason colloidal particles never settle. Next characteristic of colloids is that they exhibit the Tyndall effect. The Tyndall effect is what happens when you shine light through. So here we have a torch shining through a solution and you see absolutely nothing. But when you shine a light through a colloid, then the light will hit those particles and bounce off. It will bounce off towards you, it will bounce off backwards, it will bounce off sideways. So you can actually see the beam of light through the system. Easy way to check this out is just to get a bit of milk, get a glass of water, put a few drops of milk in, give it a swirl around, shine a torch through in a dark room, and you'll see this phenomenon here that's known as the Tyndall effect. This just shows all the different sorts of particles that we use in the paper industry, right from softwood fibres at this end, right through to fines and dissolved salts, pitch, clay and calcium carbonate. So what we're talking about colloidal material is here. It's anything from about 2 or 3, 4 microns below are all classed as colloidal materials. So a quick summary of colloids. Colloids are too big to dissolve, but too small to settle. They exhibit the Tyndall effect, so that's when the light shines through the suspension. And finally, they're subject to Brownian motion. They get kicked around by all those water molecules. Okay, that's it. Thank you for listening to this video, and please feel free to follow us on any of this social media.